Society looks at a calm man over 60 and gets it completely wrong. They see the quiet face, the measured voice, the complete absence of drama, and they decide he has gone soft, or worse, that he has given up. They think emotional control means he no longer feels anything. They are wrong. What you are looking at is not emptiness, it is mastery. After 6 decades of pressure, disappointment, betrayal, and hard lessons, a certain kind of man finally reaches a point where his emotions no longer own him. He owns them. Today we are going to examine the 10 unmistakable signs that a man over 60 has finally mastered emotional control. Not the fake, forced calm that younger men try to perform. The real thing. The kind that only comes from surviving life. Stay with me, because if you are that man, or if you are becoming him, you will recognize yourself in every single one of these signs. Sign number 1. He no longer needs to win every argument. In his younger years, he would fight for the last word. He would raise his voice. He would replay the conversation in his head for days. Now, he simply stops. He has learned that most arguments are not about truth. They are about ego. And at this age, his ego no longer requires constant feeding. When someone tries to pull him into a pointless battle, he looks at them the way a man looks at a child throwing a tantrum in a supermarket. He does not engage. He does not explain. He simply removes himself. Have you noticed how much energy you used to waste trying to be right? What would happen if you stopped needing to be right at all? Sign number 2. His mood is no longer controlled by other people's behavior. Someone cancels plans. Someone speaks disrespectfully. Someone ignores him. In the past, these things could ruin his entire day. Now, they barely register. He has built an internal thermostat. The temperature of the room no longer decides how he feels. He decides. This is not indifference. This is sovereignty. He has accepted a simple truth. Other people will always act according to their own level of awareness. Expecting them to change is a form of self-torture he has finally abandoned. Ask yourself honestly, how many times last week did someone else's mood decide yours? Sign number 3. He can sit with silence without filling it. Younger men panic in silence. They turn on the television. They reach for their phone. They talk just to hear noise. A man who has mastered emotional control can sit in a quiet room for hours and feel completely at peace. Silence is no longer empty to him. It is full. Full of clarity. Full of recovery. Full of the sound of his own mind finally settling. He no longer needs constant stimulation to feel alive. He has discovered that the most powerful conversations he will ever have are the ones he has with himself. When was the last time you sat in complete silence and felt comfortable doing it? Sign number 4. He feels anger, but he does not become it. People think mastery means never getting angry. That is a lie. A man over 60 still feels anger. The difference is that anger no longer drives the car. He notices the heat rising in his chest. He names it. He allows it to exist. And then he chooses his response instead of being hijacked by it. This is the highest form of strength. Not the absence of emotion, but the refusal to be ruled by it. The next time you feel that old fire, ask yourself, am I going to feed this, or am I going to observe it and let it pass? Sign number 5. He no longer explains himself to people who are committed to misunderstanding him. In his 40s and 50s, he would write long messages. He would justify. He would try to make them see his side. Now he has stopped. He understands a hard truth. Some people do not want understanding. They want control. And the moment you start explaining yourself to them, you hand them the power. A man who has mastered emotional control simply states his boundary once and then remains silent. No further debate, no defense. Who in your life still demands explanations from you that you no longer owe them? Sign number 6. He can walk away from situations that once would have destroyed him. Family pressure. Old friendships that turned one-sided. Romantic partners who only appear when they need something. In the past, he would stay and try to fix it. Now he leaves. Not with anger, not with a speech, just with quiet finality. He has learned that protecting his peace is more important than protecting other people's comfort. Walking away is no longer a failure to him. It is the final proof that he values himself. Is there something in your life right now that you already know you need to leave, but you are still negotiating with yourself? Sign number 7. He no longer seeks external validation to feel worthy. He does not need constant praise. He does not need to post every achievement. He does not need people to tell him he is still relevant. His sense of value is generated from within, from the knowledge of what he has survived, from the quiet disciplines he maintains when no one is watching, from the simple fact that he can look himself in the mirror and respect the man staring back. When you stop needing the world to approve of you, something powerful happens. You become free. How much of your energy is still spent trying to look good in other people's eyes? Sign number 8. He accepts what he cannot change without bitterness. The body changes. People leave. Opportunities close. Time moves in only one direction. A younger man fights these realities with rage or denial. The man who has mastered emotional control simply nods. He practices a quiet form of radical acceptance, not because he is weak, but because he has finished wasting energy on battles that cannot be won. He saves his strength for the things that still respond to effort. This is not resignation. This is wisdom. What are you still fighting that life has already decided for you? Sign number 9. He can be alone without feeling lonely. There is a massive difference. Loneliness is the pain of missing people. Solitude is the pleasure of your own company. A man who has reached this level can spend days without social contact and feel completely whole. He has become his own best company. He no longer uses other people as emotional anesthesia. He no longer needs someone else to complete him. He is already complete. Have you ever noticed how some men panic the moment they are left alone, while others quietly thrive? Sign number 10. His peace has become non-negotiable. This is the final and most important sign. Everything else in his life is measured against one standard. Does this protect my peace, or does this threaten it? If it threatens it, the answer is no. No matter how long the relationship has lasted, no matter how much guilt someone tries to apply, no matter how many people call him selfish, he has paid too high a price in earlier decades to ever again trade his inner calm for temporary approval. His peace is not a luxury. It is the foundation of everything he still wants to build in the years he has left. Look at your own life. Is your peace still something you negotiate away, or has it finally become sacred? These 10 signs are not personality traits. They are evidence of a long war that has been won. A man does not wake up one morning with emotional control. He earns it through failed relationships, through silent nights, through the slow realization that most of the things he once thought mattered never really did. If you recognized yourself in several of these signs, understand this clearly. You are not becoming cold. You are becoming free. You are not shutting down. You are finally standing up. The world will continue to misread you. They will call your calmness distance. They will call your boundaries selfishness. They will call your solitude a problem that needs fixing. Let them. You no longer live for their interpretation. You live for the quiet strength that only comes when a man finally masters the one thing he can always control: himself. If this video spoke to the man you are becoming, leave a comment and tell me which of these 10 signs hit you the hardest. And if you are ready for more hard truths about life after 60, masculinity, and the quiet power of the sovereign man, subscribe and turn on the notifications. This is not motivation. This is reality. And the men who understand it walk differently.